guys, Learning with Rich here. In this video, we are now going to discuss our last topic for this Revit Mep 2021 lesson. Okay, so in this video, we are going to discuss the construction documentation. So like we are going to learn how to work on title blocks and then on the sheets. Okay, so in this exercise, we're going to add a title block to our sheet, and then we're going to update the project information of the title block, and then I'm going to show you also the basic way of editing the title block. Okay, so let's say for example, you already completed your design work on the office building. Now you need to create a sheet for model views, such as let's say the second floor lighting plan, north level lighting plan, and power plan views. And in addition, we are going to specify the project related information in our sheet. So this will going to be a very simple video. So I'm just going to give you an idea on how to work with title blocks. Okay, so let's create and update a title block. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open here the project browser. I'm going to open E201 unnamed. So as you can see, it's already created. So don't worry, I'm going to show you how to create later on. So I'm going to open now the E201 unnamed. So as you can see here, the level 2 lighting plan view has been placed on this sheet by dragging it from the project browser. So if I'm going to expand this, you can see your level 2 lighting plan, which is this one. So we just simply drag and drop that here to this sheet. Just drag and drop. Okay? Alright, so that's how you insert it. So now, the next thing that we are going to do is, I'm going to change the properties of my title block. So I'm going to zoom in here. And then for the title, so let's say I'm going to call this second floor lighting plan. Enter. Okay. Right. And then let's say for the owner, I'm just going to type in here River City. And then for the project name, I'm going to call this office building. Okay? Right. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new sheet. Okay? So I'm going to create a new sheet. So to create a new sheet, so all you have to do is to right click the sheets here. Just right click that, and then you just select new sheet. Another way to do that is just go to the view tab, and then from here just click that icon sheet, okay, to create a new sheet, right? So I'm used to right clicking the sheets here from the project browser and then selecting new sheet. Okay, so select that one, and then you just need to select the title block that is loaded in your project. So I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna select new here for the placeholder, and then I just select OK. Now the next thing that I'm gonna show you is how to modify the project information. So aside from changing it here from the title block, so you can also go to the Manage tab, and then after that, there's the project information. So you can click that one, and then you now open the project information dialog box. Okay, and then for the client name here, you will notice that it's already updated because any changes that you made on your title block to the project information, it will update also the project information dialog box here. Okay, so let's say for example, the current date is, I'm gonna put the date here. So the current date is December 23, 2020. Okay, enter. Right, and then for the project status, so it says now it's client review, so that's fine with me. Now for the project number, so I just put the project number here. So let's say the year, and then let's say dash 70. Okay, so that's the project number. Okay, so you can also include the address here if you want. If you know the address of the company or your client, you just need to put here and then you can click the ellipsis button. Okay, so that is what you do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select here OK. Right, so as you can see, it's now updated here. Oh, I think the date that I have placed there is quite too long, so that's why it's now it looks like this. Okay, so instead of going back to the project information, you can actually change it from here. So just click that one and then just change it. So let's say I'm just gonna do it by the day. So let's say the day today is 23 dash the month 12 and then the year. Okay, so that's the format. All right, and now for the name here, so I'm gonna put the name here. So let's say what I want to insert in this title block is the first floor power. Okay, so first floor power plan, enter. Okay, and then for the E302, I'm gonna change this one. So instead of E302, I'm gonna make it E4.01 and then enter. Okay, so that will gonna be the number of my project, the title block. Now after setting up my title block here, the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm now going to drag and drop the first floor power plan, which is this one, the level 1 power plan. So how to insert a sheet inside the title block, you just simply drag and drop there. Okay, and then after that, so there you go, just click. Okay, so left click to place your sheet there. Okay, or the floor plan, sorry. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the title block family, because as you can see here, my title block here, I have a default here. I have a default properties here. So I want to include the address of my client here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the title block. Okay, and then after that, so there's a mode panel here, there's the edit family. So just click the edit family and then it will open up the family editor. So this is the family editor where you created your title block. So from here you can edit now. So let's say I'm gonna delete this. Okay, so I'm gonna delete these things here and then I'm gonna put here, let's say, the address or the property. Let's say I'm gonna put here MEP engineering, enter. So let's say 123 Main Street, enter. River City 1A, enter, and then let's say the telephone number 1-800 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that, and then just click outside, and then we can just resize this one. There you go. Okay, so let's say that's the information that I want to be included to my title block. Okay, again, if you want to modify this one, if you want to put the company logo, so you can just remove this, and then you can go to insert, and then you can import an image here, and then you can just change that one, and then you can put the email address of your company here or the website. All right. Now, anyway, so after editing your title block, okay, so the next thing that you need to do is to load that into the project. So just select load into project, and then you just select the project where you want to load this title block. So in our case, I'm going to load it here because I also have other Revit project open, but I just need to select where I want that to be loaded, which is here. So I'm going to select OK, and then Revit will ask you, you are trying to load the title block which already exists in this project, so what do you want to do? So I'm just going to override the existing version and its parameter values. So just click that one, and then you will now see it's now updated. Okay? Right. So basically, that's how you work on the title block. It's not a very difficult task to do. So as long as you already have the project modeled, So it's not difficult for you to work on the title block. The title block, most of the time the company has their own title block, and on their project template it's already loaded, so you just need to use that title block, and then you just put the floor plans or any views that you want to be placed on the title block. Now the next thing that we are going to do is let us try to work on with our sheets. So after learning the basic of our title block, so let us try to work with our sheets. So I have an exercise file for that, which is this one. Again, if you want to have this exercise file, you can just comment in this video, and then you can just put your email address. Okay, so if you would like, you can also give this video a thumbs up, like, you can comment, share, or you can also subscribe, okay, so that you will be notified when I created next video. Don't forget to click the bell button. So anyway, in this exercise, after learning the basic stuff of title blocks, in this exercise, we're going to create a sheet and modify its view properties. And then we are going to place a plan view and a section view on our sheet and specify the print option if you want to print it. Okay, so let's try this one out. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is let's create a sheet and modify its view properties. So you know already how to create a sheet, right? You just need to right click the sheets here and then select new sheet. Okay, and then from the new sheet dialog box, you just need to select the title block here, which is this one. Okay, and then just select OK. So the new sheet is added now to our project browser, and then as you can see, that is now our active view. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to right click the, let's say, level 2 HVAC plan. So I'm going to right click this, and then I'm going to duplicate this. So I already teach you how to duplicate a view. Okay, so no need for us to review this one. So this is just a review, so no need for me to discuss this whole topic again. So I'm going to duplicate the level 2 HVAC plan with duplicate with detailing option. So I just click that one. Okay, and then all right, there you go. Okay, so now the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to rename this one. So let's rename this. So let's say just select rename. Just right click the view, the duplicated view, and then rename. Okay, so I'm gonna call this North Level 2 HVAC plan, because I only want to make this to show the north part of this building. Okay, so that's why I call it north. So I only want to show in this view the north part. Okay, so after renaming that, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to crop this view. Since I called it north, I'm going to crop that to show only the northern part of this view. Okay, so to do that, so I just need to turn on here, show crop region from the view control bar. So you just click that icon there. So it will show you the crop region. And also make sure this is turned on. So in my case, it's already turned on. Because if this is off, you can see that there's an X there. See, there's an X, meaning it's turned off. So you just need to click that to turn it on. Just like that, okay? And then I'm going to click now the boundary here, the crop region. And then I'm going to crop this. Okay? So I'm going to crop like that. Okay, and then I'm going to move it from here, there, just cropping. And as you can see, there are some annotations outside that is not being cropped. Okay, because this boundary here only crops the model elements or the 3D elements, not the annotation. Now, if you want the annotations to be cropped as well so that it looks tidy without any other text around or annotations around the view, so what you can do is you can go to the properties, move the slider down, and then make sure the annotation crop here is checked. So as you can see, currently is unchecked. So you just need to check that one out. And there you go. So it's not cropped. So if I'm going to click now the boundary, this is the line here, or the boundary. This is square here, this square rectangular solid line. This is what crops the model elements. Now the outer lines here, the dash rectangular lines, so this is the annotation crop. So any annotation, text, tags, dimension that touches this annotation crop or outside the annotation crop, it will be cropped out from the view. Okay, right. All right, and then after that, if you want, you can hide now the boundary here, the crop region. You just hide it, hide the crop region so that it looks like this. So this is the view that we want to insert on the sheet that we have created a while ago, which is the M101 unnamed. So I'm gonna activate this view. Just double click that one, and then I'm going to drag and drop my North Level 2 HVAC plan. Okay, so just drag and drop to place it, and then just tick to place. Okay, so there you go. Now, as you can see, it's quite small. The scale is small here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the viewport. Okay, so if you want to click the viewport, just click that view. Okay, so as you can see, you now on the modify viewports here. So you can activate the view if you want to go inside the view. So no need for you to go to the North Level 2 HVAC plan. If you want to edit the view, just double click inside or select activate view after you select the viewport. Okay, or just double click inside, and there you go. So you are now inside the view as if you already double click level 2 North Level 2 HVAC plan, but you are now, but you are still on the title block or on the sheet. But if you double click it, so you are now editing the view. So now for this one, I'm going to change the scale because it's too small. So I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to go ahead and select 1/4 inch to 1 foot scale. So I click that, and there you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to deactivate the viewport by right clicking and selecting deactivate view, so that you are now back again on the sheet view. So now I'm going to click the viewport once, and then I'm going to drag that again just to rearrange it. Okay, and then there you go. Oh, you can click the title bar here separately from the viewport. Just click this, and then you can use the arrow on your keyboard, left and right, up and down, to tidy up your title bar. Or you can just click that and then drag. Okay? Now, if you want to resize the line of your title bar, so what you need to do is to click the viewport again. Click once, and then you can now click that blue dot there to adjust the title bar. And there you have it. Okay, so that's how you place it. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to place a section views on our sheet. So I'm going to create a new sheet here. So let's create a new one. Oh, by the way, let us change the name of our sheet here because we didn't change it. So let's change this one. So it's still unnamed. So just right click that and then rename. Okay, and then let's change the name. So this is what? So this is North Level 2 HVAC plan. Okay, and then okay, there you go. So now let's create another sheet here. So just right click again and then select new sheet. Alright, so select that one, then select OK. There you go. Okay, and then let us rename this one. Alright, so right click, rename. Okay, so let's call this sections and details. Then OK. Alright, and then let us now insert here a view from our project browser. So let's say the section 4. I'm going to drag and drop that. Drag and drop. There you go. So there's our section. So maybe I'm going to place it here. Okay. And then I'm going to drag and drop also the call out. So I'm going to drag and drop call out. So let's say I'm gonna place it here, and there you have it. All right. Okay. Now, the next thing that we're going to do, so let's say you are now done on setting up your sheets. So you now want to print your project. Okay, so what you can do is you can go to the file and then you can select there print. Okay, so you can print that, you can batch print, you can print preview or print setup. So let's say I'm just gonna select here the print, and then I'll just print that to PDF, no problem. And then after that, you can print the current view or you can select a views or sheets. So let's say I want M102 and M101. So I can select views, sheets. Okay. By the way, if the printer is already set up to your company, if you click the drop down arrow here, you should be able to see that available for you to select. All right. Now I'm going to select this one. And then I'm going to uncheck the views. I only want to see the sheets. Uncheck the views, and there you go. So I want M101 and I want M102. Check that one and then select OK. I don't want to save this one, so I just select no. And then if you want to combine these two sheets into a single file, so you can just click that one. Okay, and then just select OK. Oh, by the way, you can also go to the default here, setting setup. Just click that one, and then you can select the size that you want here. Okay, so it's the size. So let's say A3 or whatever size is that. And then after that, center. I just want to fit that to page, and then OK. No. Okay, and then it will now start to print. So let's say I just put it here on my documents. So this is my mechanical sheets underscore M101 and M102. Then okay. And there you go. So you just uh, save to PDF your project. So where did I save that one? So mechanical sheets. And this is now your sheets here. Okay, in a single file. Right? Okay. So there you go. So hopefully you learned something from this series of our videos. It's Revit MEP 2021. So once the Revit MEP 2022 is out, I'm going to create again another set of videos like this one. Okay, so that you will also be updated on what's new in 2022. So if you have any comments, questions or suggestions, you can put it on the comment section below. And once again, please don't forget to like my videos, subscribe, and share to your friends. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.